Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we are going to change the oil on a 2011 Chevy Traverse. Well, I take it back. I'm gonna teach Junior how to change the oil, but he says he already knows how to change it, so we're gonna let him tell us what we got to do then. What do we gotta do, man? Why are you laughing? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
You gotta move the car out.
Car up on what?
On the ramps. So we can get underneath the car.
Okay, and then what do we do?
And then you gotta take the oil out.
Alright, so here, we'll time lapse this, see if he knows what he's doing, guys. Hopefully we don't get hurt here. Alright? Let me share with you guys the actual oil that we're gonna be using. It's a 5W30 synthetic blend Castrol. And it takes actually 5.5, so 5, and then I'll use half of this. And then I'm using a Tough Car Fram oil filter. And it's for the oil plug, it's a 15 millimeter. And I also typically will use this little device to loosen up the actual oil filter, because sometimes it's a little too tight. And so I gotta get this on my wrench to take it off. All right, Junior said to put it up on the ramps. So now what do we do?
Well, you gotta put little rocks in the back tires.
Some stops.
Yeah, so
we gotta put some stops, exactly, so I don't roll back. Especially here, because we have a little bit of a slope on our driveway. So we're gonna have to put some stops. There you go. Doing the hard work while I delegate. All right, so what you doing right now?
I'm about to take off the drain plug.
You are?
Yeah.
You made sure that's on the right left, so it'll come off.
Yeah.
And you're not tightening it?
No, I'm not tightening it.
Make sure the socket is on there, right?
It is on there, right? And it's not coming off. I need your help.
What? You need some ModFusion help?
Quit.
All right, let me help you take that oil drain plug off. Okay, so right now the oil is draining out of the actual pan. And what are we gonna do next? You want to show them? Here, show them. So what are you doing next?
Hold on, I'm showing them. Alright, once this finishes draining, clean whatever oil's there, plug it up, and then we gotta change out the filter, which
you can see it from the bottom.
Where's it at?
But the axis to it is, it's actually kind of hard, because I think you can see it through here. But you see how you can't take it out through there? So we actually have to take it off to the top. But that's where it gets a little messy, and we're gonna have to put something on the bottom, so in case we spill any oil.
Yeah. But yeah, clean that and then plug it up, and then we gotta go up through the top, take out that oil filter.
What you gonna do next now?
I gotta take off the oil filter, but be careful because it's gonna drip. The oil engine.
Yeah, so the way this actual engine has the oil filter is actually on the side, like this, instead of kind of at the bottom. So he's gonna have to take it out from the top and then slip and pick it up. So that's the reason we put the oil drain pan container down here. So hopefully catch whatever oil, and then it could get a little nasty and drip down here, so that's why we put something on the bottom just to kind of catch whatever oil comes down. Because we've tried taking it from the top, from the bottom, but it's just there's not enough space and there's things in the way. So we found that the easiest way to do it is taking it off from the top and then replacing it from the top instead of from the bottom, just because of the way they have it designed. So what are you gonna do next?
Okay, well, we took off the filter already and it spilled all over the place, so we'll clean that up. And then we'll get the oil filter, we'll get some new oil, put it on this lining right here.
So yeah, there you go. That's what, make sure you film that you're gonna go ahead and get some of the new oil
and put it
and
right
you're gonna put a little bit around the actual seal to make sure it seals nicely onto the engine. So go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Open up one of the new ones. Bring the oil filter over here. Yeah.
You just pop a hole in it?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just puncture it. And just get a little bit and then put some onto the seal. There you go. And now we can go ahead and put that back on. So the way that this thing's actually on the engine, it's a little weird because not only is it like this horizontally, but it's actually even at an angle. So it's kind of a little tricky. So you got to kind of play with it before you can actually screw it back on there. So here you go. Okay, we put the drain plug back on, and we've also changed the oil filter and cleaned up a little bit because we made a little bit of a mess. And now let's see if Junior knows what's next. Okay. What's next?
Now we gotta put the new oil in and then check the oil.
Okay.
And then check the oil, plug it back.
And how much does it say that we need? Do you remember what I said?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, come on, man. It takes 5.5 quarts. Yes. So that means that whole container, you just lift it and half for the other one, okay? So here's where we're gonna go ahead and put the oil back in. I already took the cap off. So we'll take the funnel and we'll go ahead and fill it back up. One last thing we got to do before we're done with this is reset the actual oil life on the inside of the actual car. So here, let me turn it on. You know what, you're not. All right guys, it's looking kind of funky, but I assure you that out of the camera is not looking like that. But you can see it says change engine oil soon, so I need to go in. Let me see where it's at. There you go. See, it sets a 0% oil life remaining. Let me go ahead. There's a little button on the side that I'm clicking on and holding to reset the light. There we go. 100%. So now we're done. Okay, we're done with the actual oil change, and Junior over here wants me to rate him. Does he know what he's doing or not? I think you know what you're doing. I think you got the overall idea. I think he knows the basics. Take off the oil drain plug, drain it, change out the oil filter, and then plug it back up, put the new oil, and then check it to make sure it's good. So I think he did good. So remember guys, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Okay. Okay, so we've put the drain plug back on.
Drain plug.
Man, what the